We are live. Welcome, guys, back to another edition of the Earle Sports Bet Show. I'm Timothy Earle, and today we've got some MLB, and some more MLB. No hockey, obviously. No NBA. The NBA will be back on Sunday. I will most likely have a free pick video up for that sometime either today or tomorrow. But there will be something up for it. I don't know exactly what yet. But we have that, and we'll go from there. But we've got a decent size. We got a full baseball card today, obviously, for a Friday. I will say we have TBDs on a couple of games. What is Covers doing? I guess I'm not going to get a lot of information from Covers today. That's fun. I know we do have pitchers ready to go. I'm seeing them on the MLB. There is no TBDs today, so at least that's good. But before we jump into today, we'll go ahead and look back at what happened yesterday, what went right, what went wrong in the world of sports betting. It was not a good day. I'll be completely honest with that one. I was down 2.23 units. The over in the Nationals game went to the 11th inning, still couldn't get it. I got the Tigers in game one, did not get them in game two, even though they ended up tying it up late and then ended up losing in extras. The under in the Kansas City game got there. Cleveland blew the lead. Miami blew the lead. I will say Phoenix plus 10.5 versus the Liberty. They won outright. We're not going to talk about the Mets game. Pacers, easy winner there. The Edmonton Elks, I guess, tried to make a comeback at the end. Didn't work out. And I got a push in the Oakland and Houston game over 10, and it pushed. You know what? It was a crummy day, but Friday, let's try to make the best of it, and we'll have a good day today. No chat, so we'll just go ahead and jump right into the games. We'll talk over the Mariners and the Cubs. We'll start off with George Kirby taking on Matthew Boyd. Kirby this year in 5 starts, 1-3 record. 5.96 ERA, 25 2/3 innings pitched, 17 earned runs, 7 walks, and 30 strikeouts. 11 of those 17 earned runs came in the first 2 games. Since then, 2-2-2. So he's been getting better as he's been able to kind of go because he didn't really have a spring training. On the opposite side, you got Matthew Boyd, who's been really good this year. 14 starts, a 6-3 record, a 2.79 ERA, impressive. 80 2/3 innings pitched, 25 earned runs, 19 walks, and 73 strikeouts. He's been one of the better pitchers from this staff, which is good for the Cubbies. Let's take a look at numbers for the teams. Seattle, I'm going to actually refresh these just to make sure they're up to date, which they should be. Seattle, 105 WRC plus versus left-handed pitching, which is 9th in the MLB. Cubs against righties is 5th, 115. So hitting advantage, pitching advantage, both towards the Cubbies for right now. We'll go ahead and take a look at the line movement in this one. We got to actually pull up MLB. There we go. This is interleague game. We don't want to look at that. We want to look at this punk. Line opened up at -120 for the Cubbies. It's up to -141. Line opened up at 9.5 at -105 for the over. Now it's 9.5 at -115 for the over. So lines moving towards the over. Lines moving towards the Cubbies. There's my market. There's my money tickets. We'll go ahead and refresh that so we can get that. It makes sense. All the money and everything's coming in on the Cubbies. I am going to be taking the Cubbies off the rip today. Obviously, I'm going to be run lining them at +160. I want to back Matthew Boyd, who's been very consistent. I don't hate the under in this game. I do like the 2 starting pitching, but I'm going to go with the Cubbies in this one. Mariners are pass. Just bet Cubs / Rangers lay. That's it. Fair. Good morning. Good morning, F. Donahue. Welcome to the stream. What logo is that? It's the Roadrunners. Nice. For those two games. And Yotin, what's up, Icex? Welcome to the stream. You know what? You want to talk about those Rangers? They got Jacob deGrom on the mound today. With Burrows going for the Pirates. deGrom this year has been exceptional, and if the Rangers keep losing, you never know, somebody could be on the move. 6-2 record, a 2.19 ERA in 14 starts, 82 in a third innings pitched, 80 strikeouts, and a 0.91 WHIP. He is back, and most importantly, he is staying healthy. You love to see it. And yes, I know I'm a Mets fan, and I watched him leave. I love to see it. I want to see him do well. On the opposite side, you got Burrows, who has started 5 games so far this year, a 1-1 record, a 4.24 ERA, 23 in a third innings pitched, 25 earned runs, and a 1.33 WHIP. He was a 11th round pick out of high school in 2018. So I would say, I'm going to go on a limb here, pitching advantage, Jacob deGrom and the Rangers. To the hitting, which I know both of them suck. I believe Burrows is a righty, so there you go. Both teams against righties. Texas, 26th in baseball. Pittsburgh, 28th in baseball. You know where I want to go in this one. I'm going under. I'm 100% going under in this game. I don't really feel the need to go after a side, although I feel like it'd be Rangers or nothing. But with the total being as low as it is, I don't really feel like there's any value in doing that. I'm going to grab the under 8 here. I can get minus 119. Both teams bottom 5 in WRC plus versus right-handed pitching. So I don't think either team gets hit. Going to hit today. Yes, Bakersfield. It's the Roadrunners, right? That's what it was. Rangers smash. I can see the Rangers smashing. By the way, I love college basketball, and you're gonna see them pop up a bunch when we talk about college basketball. Well, we don't really talk college basketball. I'll do free pick videos for it. But that's cool. I like that logo. I'm a small school guy, so love it. Yankees are hosting the Orioles. The Yankees are minus 235 with a total of 9. Yankees finally snapped their losing streak yesterday. I knew I wanted to lay off that game, and I did. So that kind of worked out. We got Saganu versus Max Fried. If I would say that there's currently a best pitcher on this Orioles staff, it's Saganu. 14 starts, 5-4 record, a 3.38 ERA, 80 innings pitched, 30 earned runs, 14 walks, and 46 strikeouts. He's been the best pitcher for the Orioles, which is kind of sad. On the opposite side, we got a pitcher who's currently, I believe he's still 4th in Cy Young voting, 4th in Cy Young odds, plus 900 behind Hunter Brown and Garrett Crochet and, of course, Tariq Skubal. And that is Mr. Max Fried Chicken. 15 starts, a 9-2 record, a 1.89 ERA, 95 innings pitched, 20 earned runs, 20 walks, 90 strikeouts. The only reason why he's lower than the other guys, his strikeout numbers aren't as good. That's it. He's been very, very good this year. So pitching advantage 100% towards the Yankees. We'll go ahead and take a look at how each team is hitting. Baltimore against lefties, can't hit. 28th in baseball. Yankees against righties, 3rd in baseball. So hitting, pitching advantage with the Yanks. We go ahead and take a look at what the line movement is. Line movement is going towards the Yankees from 210 to 250. And lines has not moved for the total. It did go up to 9.5 and then back down. So no line movement on the total. And with all the money on the Yankees, as much as I hate to do it, I am going to grab the Yankees here if I can get a good number. 115. is the lowest I can get on a run line. No, I'm just going to stay off that one. I was kind of hoping more towards the even money area. I don't really see the value in going after it. Although, huge hitting advantage, huge pitching advantage for the Yankees. They should be able to win this game and cover a run line. I'm just not going to do it. Any college football futures? I have not started looking at college football. It is way too early to start looking at college football for me. That would be towards the end of next month. That we'll start talking some college football futures. But for right now, no, I don't have anything college football futures. Under Yanks money line. Please tell me, can you at least run line it, dude? Yanks money line's like minus 250. That's stupid. I figured you've been around here long enough to know not to lay that stupid high of a number. But let's head to the next one. We get two of the best teams in the American League. Yes, I know the Rays are in second place in the division, but that doesn't stop them from being the third best team in the American League. Because it's Tigers, Yankees, and then Rays. And boy, have the Rays been impressive as of late. But we've got TBD versus TBD. Let me go over to MLB because they'll have it. Thanks, covers for absolutely nothing. Jack Flaherty and Shane Baz. Flaherty this year, 5-7 record, a 4.03 ERA, 14 starts, 76 innings pitched, and 90 strikeouts, 1.13 WHIP. He has been really good in terms of strikeout numbers for the Tigers this year. On the opposite side, you got Shane Baz, who's also been quite impressive this year. 6-3, a 4.54 ERA, but I'm not really overly worried about that. 14 starts, 77 and a third innings pitched, 71 strikeouts. He's been a guy that I really liked as well. Baz has looked solid enough, and he's been getting better because he had a rough start to the year, and he's been getting better. Hard to kind of give a pitching advantage in this one. Both of them are really, really good pitchers. Now, both of them are righties. Tampa Bay Rays, 6th, 114 WRC plus versus right-handed pitching. Detroit is 15th, so right in the middle at 104. Hitting advantage towards the Rays. Where is the money coming in? Money's coming in. Line is moving towards the Rays from even money to minus 100. You know what? This one should be a pretty obvious play for me with how well they've been playing and the fact that somebody just had to play a doubleheader yesterday. Give me the Rays here. Can I get a run line? I would love to get a run line on the Rays. Plus 180. Sign me up for Rays run line. Bad spot for the Tigers, who just played a doubleheader. Was that at home yesterday? Yeah, a home doubleheader in Detroit, and then had to travel today. Bad spot for Tigers. 100% bad spot for Tigers here. I grabbed the Rays, and I grabbed them run line at plus 180. Taking a little bit of a bigger shot today. Rays money line. I'm not going to talk. This is a line that it would be okay if you grab the Rays money line. That's fine. Or the under. Yeah, I could see the bats of the Tigers be a little bit sleepy. Let's keep rolling. White Sox and the Blue Jays are up next. Does that say Spencer Turnbull? Wow, Dean Martin and Spencer Turnbull. I don't think I've seen him this year. I have. No, we haven't talked about him this year because he's pitched twice, and both of them were relief outings. He's pitched a whole 4 innings this year, so I'm not going to look too deep into it. It's a bullpen game for the Blue Jays. Dean Martin has been good this year. 14 appearances, 13 starts. Granted, that one relief appearance was 6 innings, so he's going to give you depth. 2-7 record, which nobody's winning on the White Sox anyway. 3.79 ERA, 80 2/3 innings pitched, 34 earned runs, 19 walks, and 53 strikeouts. Dean Martin has been one of the better pitchers for the White Sox this year. And I do like him. We'll take a look at the hitting stats. I will tell you, the White Sox suck either way. 79 WRC plus, only ahead of the Colorado Rockies, and that's by 1 WRC plus. And then we are looking for the Blue Jays as well, which the Blue Jays are 16th, 103 WRC plus. So pitching advantage, White Sox, only because it's a bullpen game. And then hitting advantage, Blue Jays. Let's take a look where the line's coming in. From 210 to 180 for the Blue Jays with all the money, not all the money, all the tickets, but not all the – wow, okay. I am taking the White Sox today. I know I've been kind of betting a lot of games. I don't care. I can get plus 160 for the White Sox today. I'm going to back Dean Martin here. Give me the White Sox today. Plus 160. Let's roll. J Smash. Nope. Not going to agree with you on that one. Let's keep on rolling. We got the Braves and the Marlins. The Braves are minus 140 with a total of 9. The Braves are alive. Everybody go ahead and bet the Braves to win the division at this point. What's their odds to win the division? 20-1. Okay, it's a pick 'em. I'm gonna put it out on Twitter. Braves to win the division at 20-1. They've just been they're getting healthy and they're going to start winning. And I'm getting a good price there. There we go. But let's go look at it. It's Fuentes versus Junk. I've got nothing on Didier Fuentes. Let me tell Nick about that. He might want to. Can I? Because this might be his. Oh wow, yeah, 20-year-old making his major league debut. Let me text Nick because he's going to want to do a free pick, or not a free pick video, but a video for him on the new channel. I'm just going to text him the name. Didier Fuentes. There you go, Nick. Figure it out. He was born in, what the fuck, 2005? This kid's a baby. Let's take a look at what he's going after. Seeing that he's only 20 years old, I'm guessing he did not come out of college. Let's look at his baseball reference. Do we have anything on him? I guess he's an overseas signing, or like not overseas, but like a international signing. He's out of Colombia. He got signed in 2022 and has worked his way up. I mean, he doesn't have that great of stuff, but I guess he was good enough to get called up. I don't know. Nick will have a video on him. Hopefully sometime today. Nothing crazy for him though. He's not like a top prospect. He's not. I don't think he's anything special. I could be wrong. I just want to see a little bit more on him because Fuentes will make his major league debut. Began the season in High A. Of course, I can't read it because CBS Sports wants me to pay money for it. Started the season at high A. He was all right. Expected to be a spot start for Fuentes. There you go. Now I got everything I need. On the opposite side, you got Junk, who has pitched all of 5 times this year, all out of the bullpen. It's 5 times, all out of the bullpen. Nothing crazy. So I really can't. I'm going to stay off this game. Just because you got a bullpen game versus somebody I don't know what you're going to expect from him. So this one's going to be a complete stay away. I have no real interest in it. Marlins money line. What's up, my guy? Let's get it. Let's cash today. Cash the like. Let's cash today. Hit the like button, people. Social appreciation, subscribe, and share it to me. You know the rest of the same. My dog. Money, value. Game 7 on Sunday. Let's go Pacers. You're good. I saw it. I skipped it. You're good. OKC, shake my head. Dude, you should have known. NBA is a rigged league. They wanted a game 7. There you go. Let's keep on rolling because the Mets are against the Phillies. Boy, have the Mets struggled as of late. They've lost 6 straight games after winning 6 in a row. So, yikes, they've gotten swept by both Tampa and Atlanta. So, obviously, the season's over, right? Everybody's all worried and screaming, and season's over. The Mets are still in first place. I'm not concerned. They're tied for first coming into today. They're still 15 games over 500. They're a half game back of both the Dodgers and the Cubs for the best record in the National League. I'm not worried about it. I figured that one out, Nick. He just texted me back. The 20-year-old pitcher for the Braves. Yes. He made. Hold on. There you go. I'm not worried about it. Tidwell versus Blake Wheeler. Of course, the Mets are going to be punting this game too. We've seen him pitch once this year. It was against the Cardinals. 6 earned runs, 3 walks, 9 hits, and 3 2/3 innings pitched. So I'm not expecting much from Tidwell. Wheeler has been once again another guy that's been up for the Cy Young. Let's see what are the Cy Young awards looking like. Zach Wheeler 11-1. Which is the second best odds because Paul Skeens is -370. Interesting. Anyways, pitching advantage 100% towards Zach Wheeler. Hitting advantage, both of them are facing righties, is going towards the New York Mets. The Mets are 4th against righties at 115 WRC plus. The Phillies are 11th at 106. So pitching advantage, Phillies. Hitting advantage, Mets. Let's see where the line's going. The line's gone from -235 to -170. So huge line movement towards the Mets, which opened up at +210. Dear God. And the line's moved 8 cents towards the over. Why is that crazy? Because actually, I am going to be grabbing the Mets here. I know that's crazy to say. But 23% of the bets and 59% of the money. So more of the sharp money's coming in on the Mets. If that's going to burn me again, so be it. I'm grabbing the Mets here. I can get them at +160. Give me the Mets to snap their losing streak. Philly smash. Probably. Dude, Drew, it doesn't take much to say that a bunch of the favorites are going to smash. Guess OKC got to win on Sunday. Boys went down 30 heading into the 4th. You should have known it was rigged. First 5 over. I feel like if it's first 5 over, that means the Phillies are putting up runs on Tidwell. And I would lean towards the under because in order for the Mets to win today, Tidwell's got to pitch good. All right, let's keep on rolling. We've got the Reds and the Cardinals. Cardinals -140 with a total of 8.5. You got Brady Singer against Andre Palante. Singer this year, 14 starts, a 7-4 record, a 4.34 ERA, 74 and 2/3 innings pitched, 36 earned runs, 32 walks, and 60 strikeouts. He was the guy that was part of the trade that sent him to the Reds and sent India to the Royals, which both of them have kind of been about the same. Both of them very underwhelming. In terms of Palante, 14 starts, a 4-3 record, a 4.83 ERA, 76 and a third innings pitched, 41 earned runs, 26 walks, and 54 strikeouts. I wouldn't be surprised if Palante is on the move. Because I feel like that's somebody who could definitely get traded. He's got 2 years left of control, but you can probably get some good pieces for him. I wouldn't be surprised if Palante is on the trade market. Let's take a look at Cincinnati and St. Louis for hitting stats. St. Louis 10th against right-handed starting pitching, 107 WRC plus, 106 for Cincinnati. So it's kind of hard to tell you who's the pitching advantage. Maybe a slight lean towards Singer. It's about even. These two teams are really freaking even. And then in terms of line movement, lines moved 15 cents towards the Cardinals and 10 cents towards the over. I will say I'm not going to bet the Cardinals today, just because I think it's a bad spot for them. Cardinals, the more the money and everything's coming on them, that's fine. I'm going to stay off of them because the Cardinals there we go. Cardinals played a doubleheader yesterday. So it was the Cardinals and Kansas City, which I'm going to talk about them later. Although they're going up against the Padres, who are also in an awful spot. And then it was Cardinals. Kansas City played Detroit? No, it was Detroit and Pittsburgh. That's what it was. Anyways. I'm going to stay off this game. Great. I think my thing's free. Are you being serious? Maybe it's better. Let me know. I don't know what just happened. Am I good now? Let's go check here. All right, it looks good. All right, we're good. Sorry about that. I don't know what happened, but we're good. All right, cool. Anyways, we're passing on this game. I'm not betting on it. Go Mets. There you go. Mets will get their first win against the Pirates. Hello, J.K. Earle. Mets have already played the Pirates for the year. And Tigers. Sharpness. Reds money line. Philly supercalifragilisticexpialidocious lock of the day. I like it. Over. Hello, Lex. White Sox first 5. I like it. Junk over strikeouts. If he goes deep enough, maybe. Cardinal. I'm going to skip all Coyote stuff because that's not really that funny. Yes. Good now. Okay, cool. Cool. Let's keep on rolling. Brewers and the Twins. We got the Twins at minus 150 with a total of 8. In this one, we got Mizorowski taking on Joe Ryan. Mizorowski this year has pitched one time. Has he only pitched once? I thought he was supposed to pitch yesterday. That's what it was. 5 shutout innings, 5 no-hit innings versus the Cardinals. He was one of the top pitching prospects. On the opposite side, you got Joe Ryan, who's been really good this year. 13 starts, 14 appearances. The one relief was 5 innings. A 7 2 record, 2.93 ERA, 80 innings pitched, 26 earned runs, 17 walks, and 89 strikeouts. So he's been pretty solid. I will give the pitching advantage to Joe Ryan just because I want to see a little bit more from Mizorowski first before I give him the pitching advantage, although he is nasty. In terms of hitting stats, Milwaukee, 94th WRC plus, which is 23rd. And then the Twins are just above them, decently above them, 106 WRC plus. So hitting towards the Twins as well. So I'll give both hitting and pitching advantage towards the Twins, although Mizorowski can easily change that. I feel like that could be a toss-up. So if you want to say just hitting advantage, that's fine too. Lines moved 2 cents towards the Twins, and it's moved 5 cents towards the under. So nothing crazy on the line movement. It's Brewers or nothing, I feel, if I'm going after anything, just the way that I see some of the money's coming in. But I'm gonna stay away from this one. I don't want to have to bet on every single game today. I get the 4-4-6 treatments nowadays. No, but I'm tired of hearing about Nick. And you know I'm tired of hearing about Nick. And so when you tell me we need Nick to go fix it, tell him to get in here, help. No, I don't want to hear about Nick. Nick's not part of this anymore. So, no, I'm not giving you the 4-4-6 treatment. You're keep on bringing up something that I don't want to hear about. So, no, I'm not going to bring up those comments. Thank you. I wanted to take Cincy, but the line says no go. Have I looked at Cincy yet? I did. Yeah, line said no go. Twin smash. Brew crew. Let's keep on going. We got 6 games left. D-backs and the Rockies. The D-backs are minus 170 with a total of 12. It's another game that Covers wants to tell me TBD versus TBD, which is just fun. We get Zach Gallen versus Austin Gomber. Gallen this year is having a really, really rough year. A 4-8 record, a 5.19 ERA in 15 starts, 86 2/3 innings pitched, 81 strikeouts, a 1.35 WHIP. I still think Zach Gallen's on the move, and a change of scenery will be great for him. On the opposite side, you got Austin Gomber, who has pitched one time this year, where he went 5 shutout innings against the Atlanta Braves. So I can't really judge much off that one. I'm not going to give a pitching advantage to either side. I will say hitting advantage is 100% towards the D-backs. I can tell you the Rockies are dead last in whoever they face. And against lefties, Arizona is number 14 in baseball, 90 WRC plus. So they're actually below hitting against lefties. Let's take a look at where the line movement's going in this one. No line movement. It's moved 1 cent towards the Colorado Rockies. The line's gone from 11 to 12. So line has moved up towards the over, which I believe makes sense. Oh, it doesn't make sense. I guess. 40% of the tickets, but 60% of the bets are on the over. And all the money's coming in on the Diamondbacks. That's fine. Another game that I don't need to get involved with. So this one's another pass. D-backs bullpen is terrible. There you go. It's all good. It's good that Nick is sticking with talking about MLB prospects. He picked the Oilers. What a disaster. Coyote is 446. Coyote's 446. Okay, good to know. So maybe you do get the 446 treatment because you are him. Astros and the Angels are going to go after it. The Astros are minus 155 with a total of 8. Hunter Brown taking on Yusei Kikuchi. Hunter Brown has been, if there wasn't a guy named Tariq Skubal in the American League, he's the Cy Young Award winner. 8-3, a 1.88 ERA, 14 starts, 86 innings, and 105 strikeouts, a 0.93 WHIP. He has been fantastic this year. He's been great. On the opposite side, you got the Cooch, Yusei Kikuchi, a 2-6 record, 3.05 ERA, 15 starts, 82 and 2/3 innings pitched, 78 strikeouts, and a 1.48 WHIP. He's been another arm in the rotation. So pitching advantage 1,000,000% towards the Astros. Astros hitting against lefties is number 1 in baseball, 135 WRC plus. Angels hitting against righties is 93 WRC plus, which is 25th. Hitting and pitching advantage towards the Astros. The Astros have been playing some good baseball as of late. Line is moving towards the Angels, though, which is really, really weird. Along with more of the money's coming in on them, too. So I guess that makes sense. If pitching and hitting advantage weren't all in the favor of the Astros, I would be taking the Angels here, but I can't do that either way. So I'm going to pass on this one. Astros smash. Fair. All right, the Royals played a doubleheader yesterday, so let's see how they come out today. They're against the Padres, who the Padres are coming off a big series win versus the not series win, a win in general. But they lost the series badly to the Dodgers, but they're coming off of a Dodgers series. It's Michael Lorenzen versus Nick Pivetta. Lorenzen this year, 4-7 record, a 4.91 ERA, 14 innings pitched, 77 earned runs, 65 strikeouts, and a 1.36 WHIP. On the opposite side, you got Nick Pivetta, 7-2 start, a 3.4 ERA, 7-2 record in 14 starts, 79 and a third innings pitched, 88 strikeouts, and a 1.05 WHIP. Nick Pivetta's kind of found a new home in San Diego, and it's a good spot for him because he's not pitching in two freaking bad pitcher ballparks. So good for him. I would give the pitching advantage towards Pivetta right now. They're both going up against righties. Kansas City can't hit righties. 87 WRC plus. San Diego is kind of in the same ballpark. Oh, they're 105 WRC plus, so slightly above average. They're 14th in baseball. So pitching and hitting advantages with the Padres. We go to line movement, where lines move towards the Royals, because the line's gone from 177 to 150 for the San Diego Padres, and with 80% of the bets, but only 21% of the money on the Padres, I'm going to be taking the Royals. I know it's probably not a great spot for them after the doubleheader, but it's also not a great spot for the Padres. So I'm going to end up going and taking this. Give me the Royals here. I can get them at plus 130, plus 140. Give me the Royals. Just a letdown spot after a win let down spot for San Diego. There you go. LAA, the Lions fish. Yeah. If the Astros didn't have hitting and pitching advantage, I'd be on it. Padres run line, Padres smash. Guardians contest play. I mean, there's no contest, but good for you. Jays run line. I'm against you on that one. Who did the Jays got today? Am I missing something? No, yeah, I'm against you. I'm on the White Sox. Nationals, money line. Official play, add 2 units for the contest. You're an idiot. There is no contest, but whatever. Let's go to the Guardians game. Guardians against Oakland. The Guardians are minus 115 with a total of 9. Bibby versus Springs. Bibby this year. 4-6 record, a 3.79 ERA. Cost 14 starts, 80 and 2/3 innings pitched, 65 strikeouts, and 1.21 WHIP. On the opposite side, we got JP Springs, who 5-5 record across 13 starts, 15 appearances, 4.52 ERA, 79 and 2/3 innings pitched, 66 strikeouts, and a 1.29 WHIP for the graduate from Appalachian State. I looked at this one. Let's go ahead and take a look. Hitting stats. Cleveland against lefties is not great. 23rd WRC plus. Athletics against righties, 109. Athletics can hit, which they should be able to in that park. It was so hitting advantage. Athletics. I'd give the Guardians a slight pitching advantage in this one, but nothing crazy. We've got a line movement towards the Athletics in this game. A line movement towards the under has gone from 10 to 9. Where's the money coming in? Money's coming in on the Guardians and it's moving towards the Athletics. I'm going to take the Athletics here. We're gonna take Oakland. In this matchup, what can I get for them? Plus 105? Is that the best line I can get? Yeah, plus 105 is the best line I can get on the Athletics. We'll go ahead and take them versus the Guardians today. Let's roll. I'm not betting the A's every single day. I'm not. I stopped doing that a while ago if you've been paying attention. I have not bet the A's every single day. I realized it was a disaster. That's why I stopped doing it. Shut the fuck up. Underplay. Under. Guardians can't hit. I know. That's why I took the Athletics today. 2 games left. Nationals and the Dodgers. The Dodgers minus 190 with a total of 8.5. Clayton Kershaw versus Mackenzie Gore. Mackenzie Gore has been great this year. Even though 3-6 record, don't care. Just because the Nationals aren't winning games. 2.89 ERA, 15 starts, 87 and a third innings pitch, 119 strikeouts, and a 1.15 WHIP. He has been fantastic. I kind of wish that he was on a better team because maybe he would be considered more for Cy Young because he's currently sitting at 35-1 to win the Cy Young award. I think he should be higher than that. On the opposite side, you got Clayton Kershaw, who has pitched 6 times, a 2-0 record at 3.25 ERA, 27 and 2/3 innings pitched, 20 strikeouts, and a 1.31 WHIP. Pitching advantage is towards Mackenzie Gore. I don't care what people tell me. It's towards Mackenzie Gore. Hitting advantage is 100% towards the Dodgers, who are 5th against lefties at 116 WRC plus, when the Nationals are 82, which is way below average. So split on hitting and pitching advantages. In terms of line movement, it's moved to 10 cents towards the Nationals, and it's moved towards the under. With all the money coming in, we're going to do it again. Give me the Nationals here against the Dodgers. I really like Mackenzie Gore. I do. Plus, you got the Dodgers coming off of the series versus the Padres, which is always a high-intense series, and they always kind of lose the next game whenever they go up against them or the Giants. So I'm going to grab the Nationals here. I'm going to back Mackenzie Gore. It is Gore. And I've been high on Gore for a while. Dodgers smashed. No. Final game of the day. And I can guarantee the most popular play for today across the board is going to be Rafael Devers to hit a home run because he's going up against his old team. But it's a Dobbins versus Birdsong. Dobbins this year, who has appeared in 11 games, started 5 of them. The 2 relief appearances were 3 and 5 innings. 4-1 record, 3.74 ERA, 55 and a third innings pitched, 23 runs, 10 starts, and 42 strikeouts. He's having a really good rookie year. Let's see what he would be. What is Dobbins looking like for rookie of the year? Man, he's not even up here. Man, I would have had at least him considered because he is a rookie this year. Interesting. Jacob Wilson's going to run away with that. Anyway, either way. Birdsong's on the opposite side, who he's going to be more of a reliever. Although he started his last 5 games, he's gone at least 4 and a third in all of them. So he's at least going distance now. So you got that. So I actually will consider it. So both these guys are righties. Let's go take a look at the righty numbers. San Fran, 19th, 101 WRC plus. Hitting advantage is going to go towards the Giants because the Boston Red Sox are 97 WRC plus. So hitting advantage is that way. Pitching advantage is a toss-up, in my opinion. And then you got the line movement where there is not really any line movement. 2 cents towards the Red Sox, and the line's gone 13 cents towards the under in this game. Where's the line moved? Money's about even. All right. I'm going to end up ending the day with a pass. Although I want to take Rafael Devers under the total bases or something like that. I want to take him under just because I know a lot of people are going to be betting his over stats today. I'm going to go batter props. Rafael Devers, that's home runs. I don't want Rafael Devers home runs. Hits. Where's Devers? Oh, I want to go over under. Can we go over under? Total bases, RBIs, hits, runs, RBIs, stolen bases, singles, doubles, triples, walks. I could take him to walk. Devers to walk is plus 140. Strikeout, hits. Here we go. We're going to take Rafael Devers under a hit at plus 160. What do you think of Bats first 5? Bats? I don't know what bats. Like runs first 5 or I don't know. Natties, yes, I'm on the Natties. Giant smash. Maybe, but it'll be Devers not getting a hit tonight. But that is all of the games for today. We'll go. I will have the complete card up on the site when I get off of here. But that is going to be everything for today. I'm not going to be no shows the next 2 days. Obviously, I'm going to be traveling to a concert tomorrow. So today and tomorrow weekend. Weekends I'm off anyways, but I'm going to be at a concert, so there's not going to be any shows the next 2 days. I will have time find time for a free pick video, or at least a short for the NBA Finals Game 7. But there you go. I like what you did with Devers. There you go. But that's going to do it for this one. I'll be back again on Monday. I'll see you guys then.